Welcome back to Code 2 Car, your daily source for deep dive reviews and updates on the most exciting vehicles shaping our roads. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of the latest reveals. Today, we're reviewing a global SUV favorite that's newly refreshed for 2026, the Volkswagen Tiguan. Lighter, smarter, and more stylish than ever, it's stepping up its game to stay one of the most compelling compact SUVs on the market. You'll notice its redesign right away. The 2026 Tiguan presents a clean, confident face with VW's updated grille, framed by sleek LED headlights that create a modern and assertive look. Side profile lines flow smoothly, offering a refined presence, while the rear sports a streamlined light bar and thoughtful bumper design. All of this gives the Tiguan visual strength, balancing practicality with premium appeal. Inside, Volkswagen has elevated its cabin with a more sophisticated vibe. The dashboard is topped with a crisp central touchscreen running VW's latest infotainment system, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and responsive controls. A digital instrument panel in front of the driver delivers all the essential info with clarity. Higher trims bring leather upholstery, ambient lighting, and soft touch materials, making the Tiguan feel refined, not just functional. The generous rear legroom and cargo space make it ideal for families and adventure seekers alike. Performance-wise, buyers can choose between efficient turbocharged gasoline engines and new plug-in hybrid models delivering both strong acceleration and significantly improved fuel economy. The driving experience is smooth, with responsive steering and optional all-wheel drive providing extra grip in varied conditions. Whether navigating city streets or light off-road terrain, the Tiguan balances agility with comfort. Safety gets a serious boost with the latest Volkswagen IQ drive systems. Adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera are available, particularly useful for families and daily commuting. Some trims even offer semi-autonomous highway driving features, making the Tiguan feel ahead of its class in driver support. From a financial standpoint, the Tiguan continues to offer serious value. VW's reputation for solid build quality helps retain resale value, and the hybrid trims offer fuel savings that reduce long-term running costs. Insurance remains competitive for compact SUVs, and the practicality of a single reliable vehicle that handles everything from school runs to road trips helps families avoid extra expenses. In summary, the 2026 Volkswagen Tiguan isn't just another refresh, it's a strategic upgrade. It offers stylish looks, smart performance, advanced safety, and real financial value. Whether you're someone looking for a daily driver, a family vehicle, or a versatile weekend companion, the Tiguan delivers. What do you think? Is the 2026 Tiguan still the compact SUV king, or have competitors closed the gap? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe to Code 2 Car, and hit the bell to stay up to date. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. 26 BMW X2, a car that blends bold design, modern technology, and BMW's signature driving dynamics into one stylish package. The BMW X2 has always been known as the sportier, coupe-inspired sibling of the X1. With the 2026 model, BMW has taken everything people loved about the X2 and amplified it. Right away, the first thing you notice is the new design language. The exterior of the 2026 x2 is sharper, more aggressive, and more futuristic. The kidney grilles are slimmer but wider, giving the car a confident stance. The headlights are laser-thin with BMW's latest lighting signature, and the coupe-style sloping roofline gives it a sleek, athletic look. BMW has also expanded the body slightly, making the X2 longer and wider, which adds to its road presence. Move to the side profile, and you can see the strong character lines running across the body. The coupe SUV design is emphasized with a rising window line and sculpted rear fenders. At the back, the taillights are stretched and angular, with a sporty rear diffuser and dual exhausts for the performance-oriented trims. The 2026 BMW X2 feels less like a small crossover and more like a luxury compact SUV that wants to stand out from the crowd. Now let's talk about the performance. The 2026 BMW X2 comes with a range of engine options, starting with efficient turbocharged 4-cylinder units. For most buyers, these offer a perfect balance between performance and fuel economy. But for enthusiasts, BMW offers the X2 M35i, which comes with a high-output turbo 4-cylinder producing around 320 horsepower. That means this compact crossover can sprint from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, a serious number for a car in this category. Add in BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system, and you get excellent handling in all road conditions. The suspension has been tuned for both comfort and sportiness, giving you that signature BMW feel behind the wheel. Inside, the 2026 x2 is where things really get modern. The cabin features BMW's latest curved dual-screen setup, one for the digital instrument cluster and the other for the infotainment system. The interior is clean, minimalistic, and filled with premium materials like leather, aluminum accents, and soft-touch surfaces. BMW has added ambient lighting that wraps around the cabin, giving it a high-tech yet cozy vibe, especially at night. The infotainment system runs on BMW's iDrive 9 software, which is faster, smarter, and more customizable than ever. You get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a host of connected services. There's also voice control, navigation with augmented reality, and a premium sound system for those long drives. BMW has also focused heavily on comfort. The seats are well bolstered for sporty driving but also cushioned enough for daily commuting. And with the slightly larger dimensions, rear passengers get more legroom, while the cargo space has also improved, making the X2 more practical than ever. Safety is another highlight. The 2026 X2 comes standard with BMW's latest driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and even semi-autonomous driving functions on highways. For families and daily commuters, this makes the X2 a safe and reliable choice. Now, let's talk about the financial angle, because we always like to highlight how a car like this fits into real-world ownership. The starting price of the 2026 BMW X2 is expected to be competitive for the premium compact SUV segment, making it an attractive option for young professionals, small families, and even those upgrading from a non-luxury brand. One of the smart financial strategies with cars like the X2 is leasing. Because BMWs tend to have strong resale value, leasing often gives buyers lower monthly payments while still letting them enjoy the latest model. For those buying outright, the resale market for BMW crossovers is strong, especially with the growing demand for stylish compact SUVs. In other words, the X2 isn't just a car you drive, it's also a financial decision that makes sense for people who want both performance and value. When we compare the BMW X2 to rivals like the Audi Q3 Sportback, Mercedes GLA, and Volvo XC40, it becomes clear where BMW positions this car. It's sportier, more engaging to drive, and has a bolder design. Where the Audi focuses on tech and the Mercedes on luxury, the BMW X2 gives you the best mix of style, performance, and technology. It's the choice for people who want driving pleasure along with practicality. And let's not forget the environmental side. BMW is also offering plug-in hybrid and potentially fully electric versions of the X2 down the line, aligning with the brand's move toward sustainability. For eco-conscious buyers, this means you'll soon be able to enjoy the sporty design of the X2 with zero emissions. So, to sum it up, the 2026 BMW X2 is more than just a compact SUV. It's a bold statement in design, performance, and technology. It's stylish enough to turn heads, practical enough for daily use, safe enough for families, and smart enough financially to hold its value. Whether you're a driving enthusiast or just someone who wants a premium crossover with personality, the BMW X2 delivers on all fronts. That's all for today's deep dive into the 2026 BMW X2. You were watching Code 2 Car, your daily source for everything automotive. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Code 2 Car, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next review. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. The Bugatti Bolide 2026. The Bugatti Bolide isn't just a car. It's a statement of what happens when you strip down a Bugatti to its bare essence: pure performance, pure aerodynamics, and pure insanity. Bugatti themselves describe the Bolide as the ultimate track machine, and with good reason. It takes everything we know about speed and engineering and pushes it to the very edge. From the first glance, the Bolide doesn't look like any regular Bugatti. Its body is insanely low, sleek, and almost alien-like. Every single line, curve, and vent is designed for aerodynamics. The X-shaped headlights and taillights give it a futuristic, motorsport-inspired personality, while the massive air intakes and fins scream performance. Even the wheels are designed for lightweight efficiency. This is not a hypercar meant for the boulevard, it's a machine made for the track. Under the hood, or more accurately, behind the driver, lies the heart of the Bolide, Bugatti's legendary 8.0-liter W16 quad-turbo engine. But here, it's tuned to an outrageous level, producing around 1,600 horsepower on regular fuel and up to 1,850 horsepower on racing fuel. To put that into perspective, that's nearly double the power of most hypercars on the road. Combine that with an ultra-lightweight body that weighs less than 1,500 kilograms, and you've got a power-to-weight ratio that's almost unheard of. This allows the Bolide to theoretically hit speeds over 310 miles per hour, with acceleration so brutal that it feels more like a jet fighter than a car. Inside, the Bolide is minimalistic. Forget luxury leather seats or infotainment systems, this cockpit is built like a race car. Racing seats, a stripped-down dashboard, and a steering wheel inspired by Le Mans prototypes remind you that this car isn't about comfort. It's about performance and focus. The driver sits low, almost flat, with a panoramic view of the road, or track, ahead. Every button and switch has a purpose, and nothing is there for show. Bugatti has always been about blending art with performance, but with the Bolide, they've leaned entirely toward performance. It's essentially a laboratory on wheels, showcasing what's possible when weight reduction, aerodynamics, and raw power come together in harmony. It's also one of the most exclusive hypercars ever made. Only a handful of units are being built, and each one is spoken for by some of the wealthiest enthusiasts in the world. Now, let's talk about the financial side of owning a car like this. The Bugatti Bolide carries a price tag in the multi-million-dollar range, with estimates around $4 to $5 million per unit. For most people, this is unimaginable, but for collectors, the Bolide is not just a car, it's an investment. Limited production means its value is likely to increase over time, much like rare Ferraris or McLarens. For ultra-high-net-worth individuals, buying a Bolide is actually a smart financial strategy, as these cars often sell for much higher prices on the secondary market. Essentially, you're not just buying speed, you're buying a piece of automotive history that could appreciate in value. Another angle to consider is brand image. For some wealthy buyers, owning a Bolide isn't about driving it, it's about status. Having a Bolide in your collection signals that you are part of the rarest automotive club in the world. That exclusivity adds to its financial weight, because it's tied directly to prestige. When compared to rivals like the Aston Martin Valkyrie, Mercedes-AMG 1, or Koenigsegg Jesko, the Bugatti Bolide stands out as perhaps the most extreme. While others focus on blending track and road use, Bugatti took the radical approach of creating a car purely for the track. It's not compromised for comfort, and it doesn't try to be practical. That's why enthusiasts and collectors see it as something truly special, a car that pushes boundaries without apology. Imagine standing in the pit lane, hearing that monstrous W16 fire up, and feeling the ground shake as the Bolide takes off. The sheer sound, speed, and presence of this machine is unlike anything else. This isn't just a hypercar. It's a once-in-a-lifetime masterpiece of engineering, designed to show the world what Bugatti can achieve when limits are removed. So, to wrap it up, the Bugatti Bolide is not only a hypercar, it's an icon in the making. With unmatched performance, futuristic design, exclusivity, and financial potential, it's a vehicle that redefines what a car can be. That's it for today's video on the Bugatti Bolide. You were watching Code 2 Car, where we bring you the most exciting updates from the automotive world. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Code 2 Car, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video about the hottest cars on the planet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. The idea of the 2026 Ford Mustang pickup. Yes, you heard it right, a Mustang pickup truck, blending the legendary muscle car DNA of Ford's most iconic coupe with the utility and versatility of a truck. Now, before we go any further, let's clear one thing. Ford hasn't officially confirmed the Mustang pickup as a production vehicle, but the renders, fan concepts, and industry chatter have been so strong that it feels like a genuine possibility. And with Ford already stretching the Mustang badge into SUVs with the Mustang Mach-E, the idea of a pickup truck wearing the Mustang name doesn't sound too far-fetched anymore. So let's break this down piece by piece and imagine what the 2026 Mustang pickup could bring to the table. Picture this, a front end inspired directly by the Mustang coupe. Aggressive headlights, a bold grille carrying the iconic pony logo, and muscular lines running through the hood. But instead of stopping at a fastback body, it extends into a cab and a utility bed, giving it the dual personality of a performance car and a lifestyle truck. The stance would be wide and low compared to traditional pickups, emphasizing sportiness while still offering ground clearance and ruggedness for utility purposes. Enthusiasts believe that if Ford really goes ahead, they would make this truck not just a workhorse but a stylish statement vehicle, a lifestyle pickup aimed at those who want excitement with practicality. When we move to performance, things get even more interesting. Ford has so many options here. They could start with the turbocharged 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine that already powers the Mustang coupe, delivering around 300 horsepower. But imagine the Mustang pickup with a 5.0-liter Coyote V8 under the hood, pure American muscle power pushing well over 450 horses. And in today's EV-driven world, there's also a strong chance Ford could electrify it, just like they did with the Mustang Mach-E. An all-electric Mustang pickup could pack dual motors, all-wheel drive, and instant torque that leaves traditional trucks in the dust. This would place it against vehicles like the Tesla Cybertruck and the Rivian R1T, but with the Mustang badge adding an emotional, heritage-driven edge. Inside, you can expect Ford to carry over a lot of what we've seen in the new Mustang interiors. A driver-focused cockpit, digital displays, a large infotainment screen, and sporty touches like flat-bottom steering wheels and bucket seats. But because it's a truck, they'd likely add more space, rear seating comfort, and practical storage areas. The bed itself wouldn't just be about hauling, it could integrate smart solutions for lifestyle users, things like power outlets for camping gear, modular storage, and maybe even Ford's Pro Power onboard system we've seen in the F-150 Lightning. Now let's talk finance, because cars are not just about passion, they're about practicality too. A Mustang pickup would create an entirely new revenue stream for Ford by attracting buyers who love the Mustang spirit but also need something more versatile for daily life. It appeals to younger professionals who want a sporty weekend vehicle but also require a truck bed for hobbies, small businesses, or even light work. It's a smart financial move for buyers as well, because instead of owning both a sports car and a truck, this could be a two-in-one solution. And from Ford's perspective, tapping into the lifestyle pickup market could bring huge profits. Just look at the success of the Ford Maverick, a smaller, more affordable truck that quickly became one of Ford's hottest sellers. If Ford positions the Mustang pickup correctly, it could become the ultimate blend of passion and practicality, making it not just a dream but also a sound investment for both the company and the buyers. Another angle worth noting is how this vehicle could redefine the image of pickups. Traditionally, trucks are thought of as rugged, utility-first machines. But a Mustang pickup would put performance and style front and center. This could inspire a whole new category of performance lifestyle trucks, and if Ford pulls it off, other brands might follow. Imagine Dodge playing with a Challenger-inspired pickup, or Chevrolet building a Camaro truck fusion. It could be the start of an entirely new trend in the automotive industry. The competition would also heat up significantly. Tesla has the Cybertruck with its futuristic design and electric performance. Rivian has already carved a niche with the R1T, blending adventure and EV innovation. Ford itself has the F-150 Lightning, which is already a benchmark for electric trucks. So, where would the Mustang pickup fit? Right in the middle, more stylish and performance-focused than the Lightning, but more practical than a muscle car coupe. It's the sweet spot that combines lifestyle, excitement, and versatility, and that's why so many enthusiasts are dreaming about it. Now, while we wait for any official word from Ford, these speculations and renderings keep the hype alive. The possibility of seeing a Mustang pickup cruising down the road is enough to keep car lovers talking for years. And whether it's gas-powered or electric, there's no denying that if it ever becomes real, it's going to shake up the auto industry in a big way. So, what do you think? Would you want to see a Mustang pickup hit the roads in 2026? Would you prefer it to be a pure muscle machine with a roaring V8, or should Ford go the electric route and give it futuristic performance? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because this is a debate worth having. That's it for today's deep dive into the possibilities of the 2026 Ford Mustang pickup. You were watching Code 2 Car, where we bring you daily updates on the latest and greatest cars. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay ahead with more exciting content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support keeps us motivated to bring you fresh content every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. We're diving into one of the most iconic and popular cars in the world, the Honda Civic, now reimagined for 2026. The Honda Civic has always been a symbol of practicality, affordability, and reliability, but in recent years, Honda has also made sure the Civic carries a sense of style, tech, and driving fun. For 2026, the Civic takes another leap forward, becoming sharper, more efficient, and more advanced than ever before, while still keeping its legendary accessibility intact. From the outside, the new Civic looks bolder. Honda has given it a sportier, more sculpted design with slimmer LED headlights, a sleeker grille, and more aerodynamic lines flowing from front to back. The stance is lower and wider, giving it an almost European sporty appeal while still staying true to the Civic's practical sedan and hatchback form. The rear features a more aggressive taillight design, an integrated spoiler on sport trims, and exhaust setups that hint at performance. Wheel options range from efficient aero-focused 17-inch alloys to stylish 19-inch wheels for the sportier C and Type R versions. Under the hood, Honda offers variety. The standard models are expected to come with a refined 1.5-liter turbocharged engine, delivering more power while maintaining excellent fuel efficiency. A naturally aspirated 2.0-liter option may still be available for base trims. The real star, however, is the hybrid version. With electrification becoming the norm, the Civic Hybrid is likely to combine a small yet efficient gasoline engine with electric assistance, giving you smoother acceleration, lower emissions, and outstanding miles per gallon. There are even whispers about Honda working on a mild performance hybrid version to bridge the gap between economy and sportiness. And of course, the Civic Type R will continue to carry the performance banner, possibly with more than 330 horsepower and handling precision that thrills enthusiasts worldwide. Inside the cabin, the 2026 Civic takes inspiration from minimalism and technology. The dashboard is clean and uncluttered, featuring a large central touchscreen powered by the latest HondaLink software. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, while higher trims offer advanced navigation, a premium audio system, and digital gauge clusters with customizable layouts. Honda has also upgraded the quality of the materials, more soft-touch surfaces, finer stitching, and a choice of sporty accents or elegant finishes depending on the trim. Comfort remains a big priority, with redesigned seats for better long-distance support, and the hatchback version still provides excellent cargo space. One area where Honda never cuts corners is safety, and the 2026 Civic continues this tradition. Honda sensing comes standard across the lineup, with adaptive cruise control, lane centering, collision mitigation braking, and blind spot monitoring. For 2026, the system is enhanced with improved sensors and AI-based predictive safety features, making the Civic one of the safest cars in its class. There's even talk of semi-autonomous driving capabilities for highway cruising, putting it in line with much more expensive cars. Now let's talk finance, because this is where the Civic has always stood out. The Civic has long been one of the smartest financial decisions for car buyers: affordable upfront, low maintenance costs, excellent fuel efficiency, and strong resale value. For young professionals, students, or families, the Civic is more than just a car, it's a budget-friendly long-term partner. Choosing the hybrid version makes even more financial sense, as it lowers fuel costs while giving you eligibility for potential green incentives in some markets. And if you're looking at long-term ownership, Civics are known to run reliably well past 200,000 miles with proper care, which translates into serious savings compared to buying a luxury car that loses value fast. Another financial angle is resale value. Civics, especially the performance-oriented Type R or limited trims, often retain their value better than many rivals. That means you don't just lose money the moment you drive it off the lot. In some cases, special models even go up in value among enthusiasts. This makes the Civic not just a practical buy, but also a smart one from an investment standpoint. In terms of competition, the Civic squares off against cars like the Toyota Corolla, Mazda 3, Hyundai Elantra, and even entry-level sedans from luxury brands. But the Civic has the advantage of decades of reputation, a loyal fan base, and a perfect balance of practicality, affordability, and fun-to-drive personality. Whether you want a simple daily commuter, a sporty weekend car, or a fuel-efficient hybrid, the Civic lineup has something for everyone. Imagine yourself in the 2026 Honda Civic, cruising comfortably with advanced safety systems, enjoying your favorite music through a premium sound system, or pushing the limits in the Type R on a winding road. This is what the Civic stands for: versatility, reliability, and fun, all wrapped into a package that doesn't break the bank. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Honda Civic. You were watching Code 2 Car, the channel that brings you the latest car news, reviews, and updates every day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Code 2 Car so you never miss out on the hottest updates in the car world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.